Hello, everybody. Today is Fan Fiction Friday. So, what is the mooshroom biome? Well, how was it created? After that question, this is a good seed. By the way, this is a set seed. And in Bedrock Edition, this is the Mooshroom Island seed. So, if you want to check this seed out for yourself, you can. Anyway, the Mooshroom Island biome is one of the only biomes where at night, no mobs spawn. Dangerous mobs, I mean. How did this utopia get created? It's the only place in Minecraft where no hostile style mobs spawn. There's totally a bunch of the opposite. But this is a unique biome. And today, I'm going to tell you first what it is and then how it was created. Well, first of all, it's a biome, a super rare biome actually, that is inhabited by mooshrooms, which are mushroom cows. That's a cool cave. Yeah. That's pretty much this entire explanation. But here we go into the interesting part. We had a peace settler. A random explorer was wandering around a forest, but he had to be careful because he wasn't a god who could fly. He cut down a tree, but it was already too late. It was nighttime, and mobs started coming everywhere. But this was important because he was still wandering the forest. Then he found his first mob he had to kill. But then he got the idea to actually make this a cool biome. Well, first, all of them actually bowed each other for some reason. Then found out the traveler was there, and he had to survive. But then he was blessed with godlike powers the next day, and he could start transforming this forest into an island. Well, first, he had to turn the forest into an island. And he actually did. See that over here? This is the first stage of making it the Mooshroom Island. Sometimes, and unfortunately, he had to do one thing to make it safer for this village. Because on the first mooshroom island, there was a village. He had but an outpost right ahead. So he had to blow the outpost up. He could with his godlike powers without having to gather the resources. So he filled it to the brim with TNT and hoped it would be gone. And then he got his flint and steel and they ran away. Also, so the guy forgot that killing this one of them would give you bad omen. Oh boy, so he couldn't go back to the village for about an hour and a half. So he had to use a special ability. And there was a village right in the desert, so they were pretty good friends, by the way, the village. But now that the outpost was destroyed, there was another step he had to take. They had to first get the villagers would have to move out one day soon because he didn't want so I don't know actually. He thought it'd be safer. But then something strange happened. When he was making the utopia, one of the pieces of grass became purple. And then it just spread like a wildfire. And he did not know what was going on, but then he realized it was safe. So it stayed in a certain area for a little bit, but sooner or later, hostile mobs started not spawning over here. But what about the mycelium thing? Well, it was blooming out of control. The area was growing larger, so yeah, that was a problem. Because it would not look like a utopia. And then something crazy here happened. Well, hold on. It got to the village because there was another place it was growing. And now the villagers decided that they wanted to be closer to their friends in the desert, so all of them moved there. A little bit later, pretty much the entire island, well, for starters, it grew a lot. And there's only a little bit of grass left. And sooner or later, it disappeared. All the grass had disappeared. And before long, mushrooms started growing everywhere. And the mushrooms took, and the cows from the village, they forgot to take them along, so they ate a bunch of mushrooms and became mooshrooms. That's the story. I'll see you next Friday for the next Fanfiction Friday. And by the way, let me know if you want to see parkour on the channel. If this video hits a certain 5 likes, then I will do some parkour. Bye!